Hi there, I'm Shanna Provost and I'm delighted to welcome you to the opening of an announcement of the prize winners for the 9th Biennial Basil Sellers Art Prize. Now in the past we've gathered together to drink champagne and celebrate one of the most prestigious events on our arts calendar, but this year we had to get a little creative. So thank you for joining us online for this exciting event. Throughout the evening, we'll be crossing to our benefactor, Mr. Basil Sellers AM, Eurobadala's Mayor, Councillor Liz Innes, and this year's judge, Daniel Soma. But firstly, it's important to be welcomed onto this beautiful country where this event is taking place by Bringy Yuin elder, Patricia Ellis.
Thanks, Shanna. Naga Jamaga. Nindiwan, Molawani Nyanda. It's good to see you all had a safe journey to this place. I'd like to pay my respects to the traditional owners of whoever's country you are standing on today. Nyaga Baraja, Duganda, Bringy Yuin Bar Walbunja. I am Trisha. My country is Bringy Yuin and Walbunja. Nyaya Wangalango Yuinya of the southeast coast of New South Wales. We belong to the Yuin people of the south coast of New South Wales. Nyaga Nyumbada, Ba Bunja Gomara, Ba Mulada Bugia Nawe, Ba Baraja. I remember the old men, the old women of yesterday and today and tomorrow, our elders past, present and future. Nyaga Yilag, Ba Nunama, Yuanya Gunj, Yana Dananga. I rejoice in the knowledge that my ancestor spirits still walk among us, particularly in such troubling times. Wallawani Nyandin, Wallagawe, Nindiwan, safe journey away from this place, return again soon, and Wallawani Nindiwan, I hope you all have a safe journey.
The calibre of the 2020 entries was once again outstanding, so let's take a peek at the work. 2020 has seen a huge influx of entries, more than doubling that of previous years, with over 250 entries. It was tough, but this year the judges have narrowed it to 27 finalists. These were selected through submitted images, and the winners were judged from the hung exhibition. The Basil Sellers Art Prize was established in Eurobadala in 2004 by Mr. Basil Sellers AM, an Australian businessman, philanthropist and avid art collector. Starting as a modest prize for South Coast regional artists, the Basil Sellers Art Prize has grown to be a major $20,000 award for New South Wales and ACT artists of excellence. The winning work is acquired by Mr. Sellers and becomes part of his prestigious private collection. Since 2018, Eurobadala Shire Council has sponsored a $5,000 prize designed to honour an outstanding Eurobadala entry. This work is acquired by Council for its permanent collection, and the winner is also offered a professional development opportunity through a solo exhibition here at the Baz Centre, or the Baz as we like to call it. That was a peek at this year's fabulous finalists, and we encourage you to see the full exhibition online or come and see it at the Baz. We'll talk about how to do that later, but right now I would like to welcome Eurobadala Council's Mayor, Councillor Liz Innes.
Shanna, thank you. It is wonderful to be here tonight, and of course I cannot start off without acknowledging Mr. Basil Sellers and to say, Baz, thank you for once again supporting the arts here in Eurobadala. It has been a tough year, but coming together and celebrating art in this way gives us an outlet to express and to share our collective stories, and of course art underpins our culture and our identity here in Eurobadala.
Thank you, Councillor Innes. And now I'd like to introduce the person who has the least enviable job in this entire event, our judge, Daniel Soma. Daniel is a Sydney-based arts professional who has dedicated his entire adult life to the growth of Australian contemporary art. He provides valuable mentorship to artists at all stages of their careers and is currently director of one of Australia's leading commercial art galleries, Reid, Sydney. Welcome, Daniel.
So my first impression of this year's prize was I was struck by the excellent quality of all of the artworks that were made shortlisted finalists for this year's prize. So the decision in narrowing down the eventual winner of the prize was quite a difficult one. Throughout my process of selecting a short list of potential winners, I found myself consistently returning to one specific work. I was struck by this work's honest interpretation of the current social climate and its beautiful execution. And again, I'd like to extend a big congratulations to all of the artists that have been selected as finalists in the 2020 Basil Sellers Art Prize, and a second congratulations to those artists who have been selected as this year's winners. Thank you very much for having me as the judge this year. It's been my pleasure to come down, and thank you very much again.
Thank you, Daniel. You can relax now. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the man whose generosity has made this event possible. Recognised as a keen art collector and patron, Mr. Basil Sellers AM is a leader in Australian philanthropy, with particular support to his two passions, sport and art. Mr. Sellers has sponsored the Basil Sellers Art Prize since 2004, working with the Eurobodalla Shire Council to grow this into a major prize that supports artistic excellence and creative practice across New South Wales and the ACT. Mr. Sellers joins us from his Sydney home.
Thank you, Shanna. I'm really pleased to be here to announce the winner of the 9th Basil Sellers Art Prize. It's a biannual art prize, been going for 18 years, and over that time the prize has grown bigger and bigger and better, to the point where this year we've had a record number of entries. Last 2018 we had 119 entries. This year we've had 280 entries, so that's a fantastic thing. And I would like to thank now all of the artists who have submitted their works to us for the prize. You must have spent a lot of time and energy and creativity in putting your entries in. Thank you very much for doing that. Keep doing it in the future. We'd love to have you to participate again. Now, the entry is, as I said, 280, but we had to reduce that to 27 finalists. And these finalists have been put together in a catalogue which has been produced by the gallery, like so. And in there are the 27 finalists. Now, I estimate, looking through those, we have really some difficulty in being able to get a winner out of those wonderful entries, but we have got a very, very good sole judge who's going to be doing that for us. And I'm trying to find out who he's actually chosen. It'll be interesting to see. But there'll only be one winner, and he gets the $20,000. He or she gets the $20,000. But the other 26 should not be too disappointed, because you will have the consolation of having your entries in the art gallery. They'll be seen by many, many people, and maybe you get some sales as well. They'll be hung there for about a month, but up to the 8th or so of November, which will be terrific, give you great exposure. So don't feel too disappointed if you don't actually get the winner. I would like to now thank Daniel Soma for the works he's done, the amount of time and expertise as he spent on us. Thank you, Daniel. That has been a marvellous effort, and I'm really looking forward to who you've chosen. But thank you very much. We all really appreciate what you've done. Well, I think the time has come. I won't keep you all any longer, and hope that the winner is whoever it is. I'm going to open it now, and we'll get a great surprise. So I have the thing here, and the winner is, Peter Mathew Yates. Congratulations, Peter. It's very well done. It's a good portrait that I know that you've done, and I hope you go a long way in your art career. Thank you and good luck.
Congratulations, Peter Mathew Yates. Let's take a look at the winning work.
Hello everyone. First I'd like to acknowledge the Carmichael people as the traditional custodians of the land on which I reside and make my art, and to pay my respects to their elders, past and present. I'm so thrilled to receive the 2020 Basil Sellers Art Prize. Thank you so much to Basil Sellers and the Eurobodalla Shire Council for so generously supporting local art and artists. Thank you to the team at the Baz for organising this event, and also congratulations to the other finalists. I hope you're all keeping well in your various locations. This painting, Connection, comes relatively early on in what will be a lifelong quest for me to hone my voice and skills as a painter. And this has really become an obsession for me, and I try and paint every day alongside my other work as a scientist. So this award really means a lot to me. I love to paint from life, but this one was actually painted during an online sitting in my parents' garage, actually. So thank you, Mum and Dad. And I think some of the happiness that I was feeling during that time spent with my parents made its way into this painting, or at least that's how I feel when I look at it, and that's why I like it. So thank you again, and bye for now.
What a stunning work and a worthy winner. Thanks for joining us. Let's welcome our Mayor back to announce the winner of the Eurobodalla Prize. Thank you, Councillor Innes.
Here I am now to announce the winner of the $5,000 Eurobodalla Award. That will be, of course, once again acquired by Council. And the winner is... Raywin Lawrence with her work Smoke. Congratulations, Raywin. Fantastic.
Thank you, Councillor Innes, and congratulations to the Eurobodalla Prize winner. That concludes our presentation this evening, and I'd like to thank all of our guests and all of the entrants in the 2020 Basil Sellers Art Prize. So it is time to sit back and take that sip of champagne and celebrate all of our finalists and prize winners, and the fact that creativity still abounds in these challenging times. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you at the Baz.